What's up, you guys? Big Logan here, Big Logan channel. We've got a DIY truck bed camper here. Do you guys have a pap cap on your ride? Want to go in a little bit more style than an air mattress? We got the Chinese diesel heater, some zoned lighting, all that's powered and off-grid with this flexible solar panel. Brother Doug's in there chilling, little twin mattress, lots of storage underneath. Let's show you guys how to build it. Get this episode started. Yeah. Big Logan channel. There's the rig. Silverado Z71 with the topper. We gotta get this snow melted off of here. Does this window open at all, or are those just kinda... It flips out. Cool. So the goal is to build around this wheel well, up one side, and have room to get around it. Haul some gear.
I want enough room to walk right there. So.
Yep. Cool. Brother Doug, you gotta say hi to the Big Logan channel. Big Logan! Yeah! Coming off the side. That's your call, 30 or 32?
Say 32.
32 it is. So we got our foundation dimensions. Now it's time to build it up. Alrighty, folks. So Brother Doug and I are mocking up and measuring a 6'2" long by 32" wide sleeping platform, elevated 11 inches to clear our truck wheel well, and that's obviously specific for this Silverado. 8" wheel well clearance there. Inside we got the Vevor Chinese diesel heater to live. There is a plenum system that we're going to network into the side where we'll blow right around the bed area and warm up his cab. We're going to do two different zones of lighting, so one little pop-it light up here that he can reach down when he's laying in bed and turn on and off, and then a nice little tailgate LED strip light here. So those will have local switches right from the tailgate that he can fire those on and off, and then the control display for the actual heater we'll put right by the plenum there. A couple batteries will run that, again solar charging this system whenever he can get some good sun. This will all be underneath a lid that he can access and stuff some more cargo and storage in there. That's the mock-up. Let's get to the build. Before we get started, let me tell you a little bit more about Brother Doug. So he just retired. He's ready to get out in the woods, take his truck camper, go out, hike up some creeks, set up for the day, catch him some brook trout, maybe do a little bit of ramp digging, set up by the campfire, and just enjoy life. So this build is for you, Brother Doug. Happy retirement. Materials of choice. Brother Doug said let's go with 2x2 pressure treated. So we're just starting with our perimeter frame. 6'2" long will be the whole bed structure. So let's get framing the bottom perimeter, then we'll build her up. Okay, there's our perimeter with all our tools. You happy with it so far, Brother Doug?
It's great.
So there's our perimeter, there's our wheel well clearance. Time to go up and beef it up. All right, all our jack studs are up. Plenty of them. Now we're gonna do a band around the top, box it out. So she's framed out, all 2x2 pressure treated. So now we're gonna skin the tailgate side, which is over here, and that far side. Because we're gonna let tailgate light live here. So we'll skin these sides, crown staple and glue, and that's really gonna lock this structure in. Other thing to mention is this is our hinge line here. So 1/2" plywood will be accessed for gear and storage right underneath. Sheet in the bottom, that way the pressure treated actually works. And you can see here. And it really pins that right to it. Yeah. All right, so now she's skinned both sides, and now we're tracing. We made this out of one sheet. I don't know how we pulled that off. Tracing this for the wheel well relief. So Brother Doug's got it marked. You can see there. We're going to cut that away. All right. right, she's skinned on the bottom. Show everybody how light that thing is. This is made to be removable. I don't know, what do you think that thing weighs? Maybe 35, 40 pounds? Yeah, the lid's gonna make it a little stouter. The battery's gonna be removable, so yeah, we're gonna save weight. Nice, good, strong, rigid bed structure. So, do you wanna do one more test fit before we lock it in? Okay. There's the old van job. Build vans during the week, build truck campers on the weekend, baby. Oh, I didn't even think of that. It slides under. It doesn't hit there. Man, that's awesome. Yeah. So right out of there, we can cut our exhaust hole for the heater.
Through the floor or through that wheel well, whatever.
Yeah. Next thing we're gonna do though is build the platform hinge top. So this is gonna be our hinge support piece of plywood, and then to make that flush, now we've got a good nailer with that 2x2 frame right under this line. Oh, you mashed it for me.
Been there, done that with you.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
We was putting together your hunting blind, and a screw went under my fingernail and then come out.
Oh, yeah. Nice and solid. You'll get no dip with all these good studs there. Cool. Okay, so now we got 2.5-inch hole saw. We're gonna make some finger holes for this lid. You just want 2, Doug?
Yeah. 2's perfect.
Nothing to it. Holy moly.
Perfect.
Yeah. We got this bed retention lip for the mattress. All that works. Got a nice little positive lip there. Keep that mattress from shifting out. And there she is. All right, so I believe this is the 5 kW Vevor Chinese diesel heater. These things are great. They'll run full blast on 1 gallon of diesel for about 20 hours. We're gonna cut a hole in the flip up lid because of our height. Exhaust line's gonna get plumbed out through the wheel well of the truck. So now we're just gonna rig it up in the box. Got my gloves on. We got a little bit of just residential aluminum flashing. This is gonna go down to protect our exhaust line, which is gonna go out the wheel well by design. And that way, that'll keep us from burning up this wood. We're just gonna pin that flashing down, drop the heater in. All right, guys, hey, come over here, Doug. We've got the heater controller. This is our plenum, or our hot air. We cut a relief so the mattress can live right over the cap. That's just the height with the factory pedestal that comes with these. You can disassemble the Vevor box. They also just sell them separate without the box. The nice thing about the box, though, is it's already plumbed for the fuel and the pump and the control wire. So now what we're gonna do, give her 12 volts. If you look down over here, 2 batteries live here and have a solar input. All that in a bag of chips on this episode of the Sleeper Camper 2.0.
2.0, baby.
Got Brother Doug a step stool.
Yeah, I need it. Logan tall.
They call it the Big Logan channel for a reason. Logan big, Brother Doug
Little.
not so big. 100 amp hour lithium by Ocmo. So shout out to Ocmo. They sent me this battery to test in this build. Appreciate you guys there. We're gonna also pair that up with a Li time, or Li time, however you pronounce it. But again, we'll have a 200 amp hour power pack. We'll put them head to head, check voltages down the road, and Brother Doug pulls in here. We'll bring the meter out, give this a long-term review. Thanks guys for that. We're gonna put them in right over here. Let's get to it. That's our progress. Next thing we're gonna do is a little night light pop it right here. So he can just lean over the bed and pop up for his little toe kick light at night. And then a little tailgate light back here. When the tailgate drops, the BS stops, baby. It's a little light right here to shine out at night over his workstations. All that and more coming to you momentarily. Did you hit the record button? You got it this time, all right. Can you reach under there and show them that light? A little LED strip light right here. Nice ambient light on the tailgate. We'll have that actuated with a switch here. And this has a little physical pop-it button, but we can fire the juice to it right off of this switch. 2 lights, then we're doing batteries back in, solar, power up the heater. So let's look at these lights here, Doug. There is our ambient tailgate light. That's gonna be right on the back of the truck. So that's great. There's our little bedside light. Brother Doug had just reached down and hit this poppet to turn it off at night. So pretty cool. First thing in the morning, if it's dark out, you can turn your light on, get up, get dressed, throw your boots on, and then the heater over here. Start heating. That's all good. Blows nice. It's gonna try and draw fuel here in a second, but we don't have fuel in it, so we're gonna turn it back on.
Thanks for using. I wish you a safe journey.
And that's a wrap jack on the powering. Last thing to add in is a solar charge controller. So there we're showing 13.2 volts across both. This is a little 15 amp charge controller. That is the main source of charge for those two batteries. Time to put those panels in some sun, you know?
Yeah.
Woo! Brother Doug's ready to boondock and get set up for the day. Hey! There he goes. We got solar, baby. There's our plug, and there's the panel. One more final look at her there before we close it up. There she is, all tucked in. Lots of cargo and gear down there by Brother Doug. Boom. The last step, once we get it in and get that exhaust line plumbed, is custom cutting the mattress to fit. Sweet. So Brother Doug's gonna pop in and clear the plastic first with the big hole, then that pilot hole in the center is gonna be our small hole. Wheel well, let me go look over here. Yeah, that's in a perfect spot. Hey! So that's our clearance so we don't melt the plastic of the bed liner tub, and now we're just gonna go with a small pilot hole for that exhaust line. Man, that went quick. I see daylight. We're gonna paint that real quick with Rust-Oleum while that metal's hot. Go with some good old Rust-Oleum black. Oh yeah. Little rust preventative. Okay, we'll hit her from both sides. Just make sure we get all that bare metal. Coming at you. Here she goes in. It's like a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what he's working with there. There it is. So you got it. Now we can shove over just a little bit. Man, that's it. She's in there. Tailgate light. Look at that tailgate light. That is perfect.
It is nice.
Down, not shining in your eyes. Little countertop.
Perfect.
Yeah, man. Tie your fishing lures. So there's your heater exhaust. Nice and clear the tire. Main thing is Brother Doug's gonna have to cap that off driving down the road so he doesn't get mud flung up in it water. Look at this guy living the dream. That's your perfect length for you. Next thing you know, we'll be cutting in a roof vent fan on the top of that for summertime.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Simple, very simple. Heater will blow out right by the tailgate. This is where all your cold and drafty air is. It'll also keep your O2 levels up so you won't suffocate. That thing will smoke him out of this camper. 5 kW is equivalent to, don't quote me on this. Yeah, I think it's 20,000 BTU because the 8 kWs are close to 30,000 BTU. So we're right around there. There's his solar input. We cut this in. There's your two MC4 waterproof connectors for a solar cable. He can just route out the tailgate. There she be. Nice little cheap twin mattress. Just had to make one modification to the width. Cover's going back on, obviously a little bit looser. We end up taking 3.5 inches off of it. No biggie. There she goes in. You like that?
Dude.
Good with it. Turn your lights on for you. The ultimate test. Yeah. So cool. All right, you guys, so that is a wrap. We're gonna test that heater out, get her full of fuel, go throw the solar to it, charge those batteries up. If you guys made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching. Smash that subscribe button, like this video, share it with your friends. Let me know if you guys try and tackle a project like this. Comment below. We'll talk to you guys later and see you on the next episode. Peace.